All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the audio problems earlier this morning, but we're going to do an intraday daily bites for you today. So let's talk about the markets and talk about what's been trading over here so far in this first couple of hours of trading on Monday. It's May 11th, 2026. Great to be with all of you. A quick shout out again to my good friend Peter Eilenberg. Happy birthday to you today. Hopefully everybody can hear me this time around. So markets are up nicely this morning. We're up about 28 handles. Nasdaq up about 91 right now. Dow Industrial's not up nearly as much, only up 60 points right now. A couple of the names that are in the Dow are down a little bit this morning, like Amazon. Down a little bit this morning. Google, some of the bigger cap names in the Nasdaq are down a little bit this morning. Seeing some good strength in names like Rocket Lab. RKLB is up strong today. And look at this AAOI, up 35 bucks today. You can see it up here on the top right. Akamai is up a few dollars as well too. ASTS, which is space, ASTS Space Mobile. They have earnings coming out tonight. And of course, some of the names like Space, SPCE, Virgin Global, also Rocket Lab and ASTS are up because of the pending SpaceX IPO coming out maybe a little bit later on this month or possibly in June. We're also seeing some good strength in Tesla. That's moving higher as well. Qualcomm up nicely today. We're also seeing some good strength in Intel. Earlier today is off a little bit. NVIDIA's up strong, hit a new all-time high today, about 221. Backed off a little bit right now, but seeing some good strength on that one. Micron, SanDisk, Western Digital, Seagate Technology, all of these big, strong, trending names are doing well today. We talked last week about how some of these names have been moving, and they're very, very hard to get back on board. That's just what happens when you have a good, strong trend. They're hard to get on board. You wait for these things to pull back 5-10%, and they just don't give you that much room to go back. The pullbacks are normally shallow and brief, and if you're not aware and paying attention, you're going to miss these stocks pushing forward. Now, are we in some sort of a bubble right now? Of course we are. We're always in some sort of a bubble, right? There's always a bubble somewhere. Is it in technology? Probably. But our job as traders is not to identify the bubbles and say, look, the market has to stop going down, right? That's not our job. Our job is not to make those sort of calls. Our job is to find the opportunities where they are. And I've given you at least 10 names out there already of stocks that are doing well. Bloom Energy, which is a stock that Leanne and I were talking about earlier this morning. She likes this one. This stock's up 30 bucks today, almost 12-13%. Seeing names like I don't know. Even Robinhood is starting to look attractive, and some of the banks are on the move today. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, a couple of those other names are doing real well too. So pay attention to what's going on in front of you, but at the same time, manage your risk. Managing your risk means taking money off the table, moving the money around, rolling up your calls if you have a nice profit, selling some puts if you want to do that to try and get a little better entry point if you want to add stocks to your portfolio. But keep the cash levels high, keep moving your money around, have some protection on, and keep looking around for opportunities. As I always say, I have some puts on, they're not doing well today, but it makes me feel much better. It's much easier to go long and start buying calls when I know I have some insurance on, when I have those puts working for me as well too. So pretty rare we do this Daily Bites Intraday. Maybe we'll, if this is popular and if people like what they hear, maybe we'll do this more often down the road here. But hopefully have a great day. I will see you guys all back on Thursday morning, and that's the 14th. We'll talk a little bit about the earnings. Oh, which by the way, earnings coming out on Wednesday. Breakout name here on CSCO Wednesday night. Tomorrow, just a smaller selection of names. Oklo is coming out. And then tonight we have the ASTS, so I mentioned to you, HIMS and HERS will be coming out. Thursday night, Applied Materials. some economic data, some important economic data coming out next couple of days. CPI tomorrow, PPI on Wednesday, retail sales on Thursday, and some Fed speak in between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we'll be paying attention to what some of those Fed speakers have to say. I think that's going to be it. Oh, by the way, two things. First of all, off the charts tonight. Keep an eye on that. I'll be on. I won't be on the show, but I'll be doing the charts for Jim Cramer during the off the charts segment. Keep an eye on that. And also, something I didn't mention last week, I did mention in the chat room. Friday is a big day, May 15th, right? Why is that such a big day? That is Chairman Jay Powell's last day as the chairman of the FOMC. So I don't know if the new chairman to be, Kevin Warsh, has been approved yet. Maybe a little bit later on this week, the Senate will probably have a vote. I think it's going to be a pretty much a slam dunk for him to get in there. But Friday, the 15th, his last day as chairman. He's apparently going to stay on the committee, which is certainly within his right to do. He's done a fantastic job, my opinion, of steering the economy and steering the Fed policy in the right direction. But Kevin Warsh is going to do a great job as well too. So that's going to be it. Have a great day. I appreciate all of you spending a little bit of time with me. And again, give me some feedback if you like this intraday stuff, and we'll probably do it somewhere down the road. Have a great day. Bye.